Hello there, YouTube. We are back with some more Matchplay commentary for y'all. I'm joined by the peanut butter expertise, TJ.
No. Don't drink lemon soda and peanut butter and jelly. That's all I have to say. It's a nightmare waiting to happen in your mouth. The sour does not mix with the sweet. You are in pain afterwards.
Both are good on their own.
They are good on their own, but they're not a mixture.
We live and we learn. But we've got some official BT-16 match play for you guys. We actually just came back from our Evo Cup, which is where these matches were recorded. These were filmed at Sully's Abode, which if you're in the Chicagoland area and want a nice local card shop to check out, they're in Bolingbrook, Illinois. They got a ton of TCG stuff, ton of locals that pop off pretty much every day. So feel free to check them out. They're a great shop. We're there every Thursday at about 6:30 for Digi. And we just recently started doing Saturdays as well. So for those of you who can't make it out on Thursday and want to hang out with us, some of us will be there on Saturdays sometimes. So check them out. I'll drop their TCG player link in the video description down below, along with our socials, which will include our Discord, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. But in today's matchup here, we've got myself playing MirageGaogamon on the left, and we've got Jorge playing Gracenovamon on the right. So Jorge's been a newer character to the shop, but he's been definitely testing out the Grace Nova build, and he's gotten pretty good at it. So it's an interesting matchup for myself, and I'm just on the Peoria grind, trying to tinker with it a little bit to see what works. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this matchup. And last thing before we hop into the round itself, if you haven't hit that like and subscribe button yet, please consider doing so. Any sort of support would mean a whole lot to us. And, it truly does not go unnoticed. Everybody who's been tuning in and interacting with us, it's just great to see. The community is growing both like locally and online, and it's just really, really awesome. But yeah, without further ado and enough of my yapper, let's hop right into the round.
So I have to imagine this is probably tough for Grace Nova because they add so many cards to hand.
Yeah.
They do so much searching and drawing that it's just like, oh, look, your hand is 12 cards already by turn 3. Yippee-ki-yay, I get to go burr.
And I think Jorge, too, doesn't have a whole lot of experience with Mirage. He's played it every now and then, particularly just against me at locals. But he definitely, I think, was learning on the go in terms of like when to sequence things. Because like you said, sometimes if you pop off with Grace Nova, you just all of a sudden have half your deck in hand, and that hurts a lot. Yeah.
So pretty good start, though, from both sides. You both get some search going. Jorge has the right idea to just sort of pass you to 1 by playing the Fira. Yep. You do an early chip. You check a Fira out of there. That is rough that that's 2 down already, potentially. We'll bounce it back to him with the Luna. Able to Evo into it for 2. Search 3, grab 2. Bottom deck the Corona. Already that size going up.
Yeah.
He'll tuck the Fira under there. Be able to Evo into Mirage Gao. You both draw 1. Or not Mirage Gao, the Gauga. And then
yeah, when he pulled that out, I was just like, oh, my little boy against me.
Evo's one will play a Tamer and then call it there. So he should have been able to reduce the cost of the Evo because of the Sunmon.
I did not realize that.
Because the memory gain, the memory gains as long as he had 3 cards in source, right? Yeah, he did.
Correct. Yeah.
To the Fear under there. So yeah, so it should have been free. He should have been still up at 3. Which is tough. But it looks like he was also missing a level 5, maybe? Yeah. So I'm assuming he would have evoed into that rather than play the Tamer, maybe?
And like you said, already has 14 in hand, so I'm able to gain 3 memory. I swing and restand off of the EX4 MirageGaogamon. I don't have a Tamer, unfortunately, so no burst mode shenanigans can proc off, but I just play a boost just to kind of keep digging.
But this
is another Mirage. Yeah.
The issue here now, though, is that if he tries to do anything,
he almost
gain a memory off turn. He just passes turn.
Like right here.
So go Galga. Yeah, you both draw cards, and then you'll gain a memory. But then because
I think I was like, you know what? I think I offered to let him take it back just because I was just like, you know what? But he's like, it's fine. And then I think something got missequenced here. I think he maybe misunderstood me, but which is fine. We just kind of keep going. And then now I'm like, okay, well, it should proc now. Let's just proc it now. So then we just go up. Just do that.
Yeah, you gain 4. You go to, oh god.
Which is just rough for him because it just locks him out of the game at this point.
Yeah, anytime if he tries to do anything with Fira, which you'll strip 2. So it goes down to Fira.
Just go into the Mirage that I picked up last turn, and then gain Which then just lets me kind of it's just sort of, we're just feeling it right now. You know, we play out of Thomas. I can play out of training to look for a burst mode. I don't see it. I just pick up the Mirage, but I can do so much damage here as of
you have jamming already. And the thing is too, like even you have EX4 Gaogamon too. I forgot. Yeah, just swing for game. Jeez, oh god. All right, well that's game one.
Actually, the thing is too, that might have been a misplay on my end because didn't the Zudo just come out? Did I misplay that?
You did, yeah.
So that's on my bad. That's my bad. Before people flame me.
But
yes, it was already like a rough game. It wouldn't have made a difference. I won't make excuses. I did not mean to cheat that out of him. That is my bad. But yeah, like you said, I don't know if it makes much of a difference.
Yeah, I don't think it makes much of a difference. And like in your defense, like you played it, you passed them all the way over to 3, and then you gained 8 memory. So your mindset was like, oh wait, it's my turn again.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously something that we gotta watch out for in Peoria. But that's why we do this. This is for all practice. Now this was an Evo Cup, of course, but it's still fine. Like we were saying, I don't think it made much of a difference. So Jorge plays the Agu, goes Luna in the back, does grab a piece. You are missing a... Oh, well, never mind. Yep. Do you find a rookie? And then now you just play a Gaomon, search top 3. Oh, that's some tough choices.
Yeah, I ended up just picking the burst mode because I'm like, well...
I think that's fine.
Yeah. I do enough digging and it's early enough where I'm like, I'm not that worried about it. We see Jorge just kind of continuing to do Grace Nova things, just kind of cycling and searching and evoing and picking up half his deck, which is both a good thing and a bad thing in this matchup because he is definitely finding pieces and can start doing things. It's just a matter of can he control my board enough to have a state where he can do that. But it's just he keeps turboing, which just keeps cycling hand and just gives me more gas.
And it's rough too because he keeps missing that one cost reduction. Not that it would be super. Well, I guess we'll see if there's any point that you're at. I guess it would have mattered, yeah, because you would have been at 2 memory instead of 3, and you would have had to pass turn. That's tough. Yeah, he needs to. If he wasn't forgetting that one cost reduction on the Evo after a card gets tucked under, he would have been in a lot better of a position there.
Yeah.
Because then you're forced to pass 3 if you do that, which obviously you might have had a different plan in mind, I suppose. But
I mean, I also just don't know Grace Nova as much. I'll be honest. I don't know a lot of these like nuanced plays. I kind of just let people playing the deck kind of lead the show because I don't know the deck very well at all.
Right.
But we just go ahead and swing 2 checks. I was
gonna say it's not played super frequently. It's really only just like Sunny that plays it usually. Typically, and then I think Mitchell was playing it tonight too. I didn't realize Jorge was playing it. I mean, because it has a really good matchup into Magna, which I'm guessing is what they were anticipating.
Right.
But Mirage just sort of can fold it.
Yeah. So he goes to Diana. We'll strip my sources. I cannot suspend.
Chokes you to 1.
Does choke me to 1, and here I asked him his hand size. He has 13. I go ahead and push up, and I just hard Evo here into a burst mode for 3. I bounce the Diana back.
Sure, and then
I'll gain
3 back. So you can't suspend. Well, I think you're able to suspend after you Evo.
After I Evo, but at this point I was just like, I'm just gonna... He can't really do a whole lot right now. I'll just go ahead and just wide board. You know?
Sure. Yeah, that works. I'm trying to think. I think you can. I think Diana only stops
it's like a Sorai, where you can swing if there's a source, essentially. Like if you Evo and just pay the cost, you can just...
With no digital cards, can't suspend. Yeah, so you were able to suspend then. But at this point, the writing's just kind of on the wall. You just swing, call it a day. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's tough. The 1 cost reductions definitely would have made a difference for him. At least like game 2, maybe. Game 1 was pretty much... That's all she wrote.
Yeah, I mean there was that misplay that cheated out a turn, but I think at the end of the day, not to defend myself, it probably doesn't change a whole lot because I kind of just wiped his board, and he didn't really have much in the back of setup in terms of a response. But yeah, I mean, it's a tough matchup overall for Grace Nova.
Definitely. On top of that too, I mean, you know, we get to see just more of the reason why Mirage is just scary, man. It's still scary. He choked you to one so many times, and you were still able to just get so much mileage out of your plays. And it's just insane how it feels like so many people sleep on the deck. It feels like a lot of people sleep on it. People just like forget that it's up there. It's a contender up with Magna X, with Tyrant, Imperial, Nume.
I mean, I still think people consider it top tier. But I do think I've read in a lot of like just like kind of random forums and whatnot that like people are like, yeah, Mirage is still there, but everybody's very fixated on, you know, Tyrant, Magna, both Vaccine and V Armor Magna. So it's just like, it's still going to be there. It's still very good. I still expect to see a decent amount of it at like regionals like Peoria and like sort of larger scale events. Because it does have a good response to pretty much everything in the meta right now. And it just does what it wants to do. You know, nothing really stops it with BT-16 Macao. So, but yeah, you know, hopefully you guys were able to enjoy this quick matchup. We've got a few more from this Evo Cup ready to go. We just wanted to get this one out there for you guys. It's sort of like a quick piece of content just to kind of get something out there. But hopefully, like I said, you guys did enjoy it. Let us know what you guys think down below in the comment section. And hopefully we catch you on that next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.